Hello, are you Nancy Drew? Yes, ma'am. Jim Archer. I'm founder, president, manager, and just about anything else you can name that comes to this fine enterprise. She just said that you were coming and that she would be appreciated if I would talk to you. Terrible thing, losing her mother like that, and then being settled with that restaurant, especially now. Ever since the stock market crash, one business after another's closed, including banks. President Hoover keeps saying that a recovery is just around the corner, but you have to wonder. That kind of pessimist is not only misguided, it's pointless. Thinking ahead and taking action. That's what we businessmen should be doing right now. And I'm very happy to report that we're doing just fine, thank you. Excuse me. Main Street Bank, Jim Archer speaking. No, I don't. I'm sorry, but... Yes, I know, but... Alright, then just bring it by. Sorry for the interruption. How can I help you? I know for a fact it was not. Why? Oh, no. I heard there had been a fire in the kitchen, but when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? I told Gloria not to let that policy lapse. She felt since Josiah Crowley would be leaving her a large sum of money when he died. Or, so she thought, paid to insure her jewelry just wasn't necessary. Sometimes, you see, I had experience in the law as well as accounting. But in this case, she wouldn't listen to me. Well enough for him to name me executor of his will. An executor is the person who makes sure that the terms of the will are carried out. I have no idea. Truth be told, he had given me the impression that I would be well taken care of when he passed on too. When I finally read his will, it went all to top him. He had hidden it in a chest of drawers in his house. It took me months to find it. And when he named me executor, he said he'll tell me where it was hidden when the time was right. Whatever that meant. He was sitting in the public library reading when apparently his heart just decided it was time to stop. First Thursday of every month, that's when the fan magazines would come in. Know what his favorite book was? His favorite book. The Makeup Secrets of Lon Chaney. The thought that it could be a forgery did cross my mind, but an expert had verified that the will had been typed on Josiah's typewriter and signed in Josiah's hand. As far as the law is concerned, the matter is closed, Miss Drew. Whenever I ask him, he said he'll tell me when the time is right. Although, as a matter of fact, he did. He got a safe deposit box here about 3 years ago. Topham tried to clean its contents, but he can't find the key. Now, Miss Drew, I want to go jump to any conclusions. Not well at all. Met her once or twice. Seemed a little flighty. Had a good head on her shoulders. Friendly, too. Had a big slice of blueberry pie at the Lalacan. Was always a real treat. It would be nice if Emily could carry on to tradition, but... Times are just too tough. If she's smart, she'll sell before the bills start piling up. Interesting gentleman who's an interesting line of work. Yes, he does. No, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I think he is a fraud. He makes a living doing whatever it is he does, so obviously someone thinks he's the real deal. Goodbye now. Come back at any time. Give my best to Emily. Nice talking to you. Hello again. You know, the minute you walked out of here, something occurred to me. You're Carson Drew's daughter, aren't you? We went to law school together, only he actually went into law and I went up here. So, how's he doing? Business pretty good? That's nice. That's real nice. Well, you tell him you saw me, and you tell him I'm doing just fine too. So, what can I do for you? Say hi to Carson for me. It might have been, I suppose. You know about that? Really? I thought I threw it out. You see? How ambitious of you. You see? When he told me the key was worthless, I lost all interest in it. I had no use for it. In fact, if you want the little clock, you can have it too. Yes, it is. Bought and paid for. I hadn't been there in months. You saw someone else's car. It's a very popular make and color, you know. Probably just someone sneaking onto that miniature golf course that Josiah built back there. Our bootleggers. I heard they frequent that area too. That used to be Josiah Crowley's. It was the only thing he left me in his will. Naturally, it doesn't work. The keys always jam. Clara Pickford is this lonely old woman who comes in here every once in a while, took a shine to me for some reason, and insisted on giving me that picture. Josiah Crowley gave it to me. It stopped keeping time the minute he walked out the door. Yes, fortunately it stopped keeping time almost immediately. Yes, I lost it some time ago. It is from this bank. Really? It takes 2 keys to unlock a safe deposit box. The owner's key and my key. And in this case, I am under no obligation to open it for you. However, would you to do me a small favor? I hired a seamstress to make a dress for my wife's birthday next week. Fortunately, the seamstress and I had a falling out, and now I need to find someone to finish the dress. The fact of the matter is, the dressmaker quit because I couldn't pay her. I misled you before. Business is not fine. This bank is in the brink of ruin. I wanted to get my wife something nice because, well, it might be the last nice thing she gets for a long, long time. Now, Emily once mentioned that Jane used to be a dressmaker. I have it right here. The seamstress said that all the pieces have been cut out and basted together. All that's needed is a sewing machine. When it's finished, bring it back. I'll let you try that key in Josiah's safe deposit box. Is that dress finished yet? How's the dress coming? This is beautiful. Thank you. Now, let's see if that key you found opens Josiah's safe deposit box. That was Josiah's key, alright, but that is not Josiah's will. If it was money, or jewelry, or something like that, I'd turn over to Topham. But a journal? Finders keepers as far as I'm concerned. I'll be in my desk if you need me. Anything else I can do for you? I'm glad you stopped by. I need to clear the air about something. I lied before, not just when I said the bank was doing fine when it is really not, but when I said that wasn't my car you saw parked outside the inn today. I parked it there because I didn't want anybody to know that I was at Richard Topham's, begging him for money. This bank is in truly dire financial straits, and if anyone finds out... Oh. Marcel. The name does ring a bell, although for the life of me, I can't remember why. Good news, I finally remember who Marcel was. Josiah's hat. Can you believe it? He named his hat. Impossible. Josiah only had one box, and he already opened it. Well, it is one of ours. Where did you get it? Why does that sound familiar? I know why. That's what Claire always called me, her ace in the hole. So, Clara Pickford was really Josiah Crowley in disguise. Jane Willoughby. That doesn't look the least bit like Jane Willoughby.